Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I create crochet content here on YouTube and I run an Etsy shop. Today's video is a part 2 to a series I'm doing where I am market prepping for my very first in-person market. I have made quite a few things so far. I already had inventory already made that is currently on my Etsy shop and I am taking most of that with me. This video is going to feature me making mostly plushies. I'm going to be using a wheel randomizer to choose what project I will be working on throughout the course of this video. And as you can see behind me, I have a little bit of my display out. I just got this rack for $10 on Facebook Marketplace and I was so excited because it was exactly what I was looking for and I was like, $10? Not bad. So I do have a few things and I'll give you a quick look of those right now. So you can see on my top shelf, I have my squids. This isn't how it is going to be set up. This is just what I did for the sake of this video right now. I've got a dragonfly, a pig, and a gator up there. I have some chickens, a little mouse, a lobster, a bunch of dinos. I have this tapestry which I made and I am in the process of making another one. I have a chicken down here which actually still needs the wings. I've got a bunny, a hamster, a little lizard, a bunch of octos back there, hippos, caterpillars, a turtle. Those are all crabs. There's a spider, 2 fish, a candy corn, and Milo. I also have a lot of things made that aren't plushies, such as book sleeves, flower garlands, baby dresses. I have a few blankets I'm going to be taking. I don't know if I'm taking scarves. I feel like that's just a little bit weird for right now. I live in Arizona and I don't think anybody is going to be looking for a scarf at this time. I have car coasters. I have a bunch of bralettes and some wine bottle cozies. So I have a lot of variety, but plushies are my favorite things to make, as you can probably tell. So like I said, today I am using a randomizer, which I use wheelofnames.com. I've already got the wheel filled out. So we're going to get started. And my goal for part of this video is also to use up a lot of the yarn that I have in this tote right now. This is all mostly open skeins. I did just do a Hobby Lobby run the other day and that's all put in my closet. I just want to get through this first, what I have open, and then if I need to get into the new skeins, I will. We are going to get started. I am going to screen record my laptop and I will just pop the wheel in here so you can see it while I'm seeing it. I'm excited for this because I'm very indecisive when it comes to deciding what to crochet. I get very overwhelmed with all of the ideas there are, so doing this wheel randomizer is pretty much perfect for me. To the wheel, we're going to see what it picks. I'm excited. Octos. So I plan to make an octo in each color I have from my Premier Parfait Chunky yarn. So that would mean, I believe, 4 octos. Let's grab that yarn, get comfy, and get started. I'm going to sit in my chair for this part of the video because I want to be extra comfy. I do have quite a few octos already made, but I do want to have one of each color, so it's just going to be easy to do. The octos are very quick. I use the pattern by Sweet Softies on YouTube. It is no-sew. It's like 10 rounds. So I'm just getting my setup ready. I'm debating making another one of these because people think this might be a good thing for my market. If somebody wanted to buy it for what I'm planning to sell it for, we'll see. I don't know. This is a bit of a mess right now, but I have 4 shades, so this will be one of each shade for the octos. And if you're interested in buying any of this fun yarn, they have these on sale right now on their website. They are 3 for $10, but if you want to support my channel at no cost to you, my link for Premiere is in the description. I'm going to give you guys a time lapse of me making this. I need to grab my eyes before I get too comfy. Got my eyes. Shout out to Laura because she bought me these and I have been using them up. So I am going to get started with Pink Lemonade. This one's one of my favorite colors out of all of them. And I will let you know how long this octo takes me to make. That took me 15 minutes to make. so not bad. I always feel like the more I make something too, I get quicker at it. It's like I have to just get back into a rhythm. So I'm going to make the other 3, and I will let you know how much time they take all together when I have all of them done. So first one took 15 minutes. Okay guys, so I have an update. I did finish the other 3 octos. Here are all of the octos, and I will pop my times on the screen. Each lap you see is how long it took me to make the next oct. The first one's not in that picture, but the other 3 are. So I got a little bit quicker with each octo that I did make. So we're gonna go spin the wheel again. Here we go, here we go. Oh, I forgot to hit spin. I was like, why isn't it going? I hit record, not spin. Here we go. Ooh. Yes. Guinea pig. I want to make this one. It's been on my mind since the last one I made. I'm going to make as many as I can with the amount of yarn I have left for guinea pig colors. This is the little guinea pig that I will be making. This is the first one I made. It's the only one I've made, and I am using this book to make it. The pattern is in here. It's no sew. It's very quick. I'm excited. Let me grab the yarn and we'll see how many we might be able to make. Okay, so I don't think I can make the same color guinea pig because I barely have any brown left. So I'm going to make one with these colors. I'm going to get started on my guinea pig. I will time myself. So as you can see, I did not realize my mic had died, but I did end up making 2 guinea pigs, one with the burnt orange color and then one with black. So I have 3 of them all together. I think they look super cute, especially with their little pink noses. Now I'm spinning the wheel again. No idea what I'm saying. So I end up spinning the wheel again and it lands on dragon. And the colors I decided to go with are purple, pink, and white, which you can see in this clip. Next clip, you're going to see the dragon complete. Ready for the reveal? So this took me, the time you're going to see is wrong. It says 1 hour and 20. I accidentally hit pause a few times because I needed to get up and do something, and then I forgot to hit the timer again. My guess is I missed 10 minutes. So this took me 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I'm taking a break after I show you this. Here is my dragon. She's got floppy little wings, which I don't know if I want to keep them floppy or make them a little more secure onto her body. This was an easy pattern. It's just very, I guess, detailed. Just took a lot longer than I expected. Came out to be about the size I was expecting though. I'm really happy with her. There's a different dragon I want to make, which is much bigger, a lot more intricate, and it normally takes me about 4.5 hours to make from start to finish, including all of the sewing and seaming. So that is a goal, to have it as a display piece at my market. Whether it sells or not, I want to make it. I'm going to take a break right now. It is 1:20, and if I do any more today, I will update you. Welcome to day 2 of Market Prep Madness. That's what I'm calling this. It's probably what I'll call this video. So I was getting ready to start filming for the day, and somehow my wheel of random plushies got deleted. So I did make a new one, and I think I ended up adding some different ones on there. Let's just jump right into it. No time to waste today. Let's go spin that wheel. Gators. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Done with one. I'm just not very impressed with this one. I am gonna make one more in this color. I just changed my mind again. I'm not making another alligator. So I'm gonna go to my wheel and spin again. Here we go. Can you guys hear that bird? It's a roadrunner, I think. What is it? Oh, I thought it was going to be the axolotl. I really want to make an axolotl. Chose pig at the last second. I'm good with the pig, but I was excited for the axolotl because I have not made them yet. So there are actually 2 different pigs that I want to make. One of them I already have on my rack, and I think I showed you guys, but it's in this book, which I will put in the description below. This is really good for market prepping. The pig doesn't take too long, but you do have to make the legs separate from the body and then just attach as you're crocheting. So this is the pig I'm going to be making. I want to make one of these, and then there is another pig, which is more of a, I did make it before on a live and it went home to Sharon. Stitch by Faye is the person who makes the other pig. So I'm going to make both, but I'm going to start with this one. Little check-in, I have finished all 4 feet of the pig, and that took me, I think, 14 minutes. So onto the body. I'm going to take a guess at how long this is going to take me. I'm going to guess 40 minutes. Leave your guess in the comments how long you think the pig body is going to take. I finished the pig. Last chance to guess how long you think it took me. I guessed 40 minutes. I was wrong. It actually took about 30 minutes. So here is the pig. This is the second one I have that is going to my market. I think this is adorable. Let's move on. We're going to spin that wheel again. Make sure I'm recording. We're making a raccoon. Okay. Raccoon is also in here. I have not made the raccoon, but I feel like it's going to be somewhat quick like that pig. This is the raccoon I'm going to be making. Little mini update. I have the legs and tail done, and I am this far into the head. I just placed the eyes and nose. I'm 45 minutes into this project, you guys. The color changes slow me down. I do like how he's coming along. He's super cute. So I'm done with the head. I have about 12 rounds to go. Okay, guys, it's time for the reveal. My little trash panda is complete, and he took me a little over an hour. I blame all the color changes for that, but this is what he looks like. I think he's really adorable. I love him. I love his little face. I'm glad I did the little nose instead of embroidering. I think it's cute and it has texture to it. So I've been crocheting for about 2 hours and 5 minutes today, and he took up half of that time. You know what I just realized? I meant to do the no-sew pigs. So before we spin the wheel, I don't know how I forgot that. I'm going to do those no-sew pigs. I said I was doing 2 types of pigs, and I only did the one. I don't know what I was thinking. So I don't know if my last clip caught because my mic did die, but I said I was going back to make the other 2 no-sew pigs that I forgot I was planning to make. Pattern is Stitched by Faye, and these are the pigs. So I have this turtle that I never finished, and it's been sitting in my project cart. So I have a head and I have a body, but I need to seam it up. So I am going to do that real quick. It's been staring at me all day. Look at it. I have the green yarn here that I need for that, and I will just do this real quick, and then we're going to spin that wheel again. Guess who finished another plushie? I put petals on the turtle because I felt like she needed something. I'm pretty sure I meant for it to be a flower turtle anyways. I love this. It's so cute. So I officially have 1 turtle, and Mr. Guy just called and said he's on his way home and we have to go run an errand when he gets here. I'm gonna look at a few things to make, and maybe I'll make them before he gets here and then I'll update you later, or I might end up just cleaning up the big mess I have right now. I have a disaster all around me. I'm going to put this video on hold and I'll get back to you. It's a new day once again. Today is Monday, and I have until Friday evening to get everything done that I need to get done for this market. My check-in time is Saturday at 6 a.m. between 6 and 7. I'd like to get there early. The earlier the better. I made a lot this weekend. We still have a wheel full of plushies that need to be made. I worked on some other things this weekend which were not plushies, and we will get to those later on in this episode. I got something new for my market. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace, and I'll show you that in a little bit as well. Let's jump into spinning that wheel. Let's see what our first project of the day is going to be. Ladybugs. So for that, I do have to open skeins, but I think this is the only project where I'm allowing myself to do that. I think I might make 4 of these. So I'm going to make 1, time myself. I'll let you guys know how long it took. Little check-in. I ended up making 2 ladybugs. I messed up on this one because I forgot my increase row. I just went with it and finished it, so it is a little bit smaller. They took me about 40 minutes to make combined. I gave them some blue glittery eyes just to add a little something. Let's spin our wheel again. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. And we are making some dinos. Okay, well, those are easy. I've been making them. I'm going to make some of the bigger size and some of the smaller size, and then I'll update you the pile that I have created. So over the past couple of days, I have crocheted a bit more. So some of these you may not recognize. I wasn't feeling good after that last clip you saw of me filming. I had woken up with a headache that day, and it just got worse and worse as the day progressed. So I've got 2 ladybugs. I made a caterpillar. This is just Booty Turtle. I've got this frog, which is my pattern on my YouTube. The swinging frog, which I just made up. 2 axolotls. The pig and raccoon you saw. And then I have that brown dino back there. My flower turtle, my gator. And then today I was working on these. They are bag charms. And then this one is a bookmark. I made this little octo and then this little loaf cat because I realized I don't have any loaf cats. I decided I am going to take my cactus pillow and see what happens. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. But if it does, I'm thinking like $50 for this thing, maybe 55. I wanted to mention this dragon is going to be my like statement piece. It's not as big as the dragons that I normally make. I figured since it's detailed, it might grab people's attention. I'm still deciding if I want to make something else before then as a statement piece. And here we have somewhat of a mock setup. So as you know, I did get this rack on Marketplace. This is not how everything will be set up. I was just slowly bringing things out here as I could. So I have this. I've got some plushies on there. I still don't know what I'm doing. All my book sleeves. I did get a purple tablecloth, but I'm not putting that out until the day of. I'm debating if I want all my octos on the table or somewhere else. I've got my crochet hooks, which I'm going to stand up in a jar. These are all of my car coaster cup holder things. I just need to seal the bags. I've got scrunchies. I've got a bunch of granny square keychains and then the octo keychains and our swallowtail keychains and then the lanyards. And I only had 2 left of these beaded things. I've got squids up here. Dragon and spider, they're sitting on top of this. I'm going to move this forward during the day of the market because I'm going to be behind the table and then I'll have my goodie bags in here so I can just reach in, grab one, and bag it with their item. These are all the flowers that I have for the DIY garland. Don't know where I'm going to put my actual garlands yet. I have no idea. I'm debating if I even want to take these. These are wine bottle holders and they're all like pumpkin-y fall theme, so I don't know if I want to take those. I've got my one doily, my coon who's going to be sitting in this little chair, and then this garment rack I actually also got on Marketplace for $10. It does have wheels, but I didn't put the wheels on. So as you can see, I have all of my dresses on here. I've got a bag here, a star garland, and then down here in this container, I just kind of threw it down there. These are going to be called my $5 finds. So anything in this little bin is $5. So I'll show you some of the things I have. Some of them may look familiar to you. I have a couple of these chickens that we made on live stream, and I put these for $5 because they're not colors people would normally ask for. I have this octo, I've got a few fish, that one bunny, my crabs, another octo, a turtle, a dino. I think I have more to add, but it might be in my office. That is all I have out here right now. So this is the end of part 2 of this video. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.